Hello, everyone, and welcome to another segment of Leaders of Asia. We have with us today Scindia Balasingh, Head of Global Marketing at Vajro. In this segment, we are going to be talking about how self confidence and personal branding can give one's career a boost. Whitepage International has selected Scindia as one of Asia's 100 power leaders in marketing and communications 2022. Scindia has a bachelor's degree in BTech IT and an MBA specializing in marketing and operations. Scindia is a passionate technology marketer with rich experience in partner marketing. Under her leadership, the ISC marketing team at Freshworks has emerged as one of the upcoming revenue engines at the company. Prior to joining Freshworks, she was the head of marketing at Reddington India Limited, dealing with IT product lines. Scindia has been recognized as top 20 women catalyst in the Indian IT ecosystem by SME channels. Recently, she got the Women Super Achiever Award from the World Women Leadership Organization. She is also the recipient of Tech Marketer 2021 Award. She is known as a motivational and industry speaker and guest lecturer across colleges and corporates. Hi, Scindia. How are you?
Great. Doing great. Thank you for this opportunity, and thank you, White Leadership Congress, for selecting me as top 100 power leaders. I'm honored.
It was a pleasure. Scindia, as an accomplished woman, do you think that personal branding plays an important role in one's career?
To answer this question, I have to go one step back. So, especially in the Indian context, women has been always stereotyped and has always been thought in a way that if you're talking about yourself, you will be termed as self-obsessed, self-centered, selfish. And if you're giving to others, and if you're sacrificing yourself, if you're keeping yourself calm and composed without exhibiting much about yourself, then you're being treated as the most valued family woman. Otherwise, they will say this woman is not having family values, or she's been selfish and she's only thinking about herself. This is preventing big time the personal branding and the self confidence for women. So, in this today's competitive world, no one is going to open their eyes, and they don't have time. It's not to blame them. They don't have time to see what you are capable of, what you are doing, and gone all those days. Keep doing your work. Automatically, the work will get accomplished, or the work will get recognized. No one is having time, and there are so many talents are emerging. So it's impossible to be visible without a personal branding. Personal branding is not about overrating yourself. It's just displaying what you're capable of, and you should be able to project what you're doing. If you're not doing it, it is not fair to blame that you're not getting the right career opportunity. Today, as a trend, if you see any good opportunity, if you wanted to come across your way, your LinkedIn profile has to be good. You have to get featured in organization like yours, right? Otherwise, people don't see you have done something, because these are the forums where it is coming and exhibiting your skills and exhibiting your values. So if you're shying away from displaying yourself, then there is no way you're going to get a career opportunity. So it is very important, personal branding for women or any other professionals, to get into your right career path and get into your dream and passionate job. This is mandatory. So if you ask me how important it is, rather than I'll say instead of important, it is mandatory to at least tell what you are capable of, what you have done.
So, talking about personal experiences, how do you think that believing in yourself helped you achieve your career goals?
Again, I wanted to talk about myself, especially as a woman. See, especially as a woman in society, it's not only about your inner voice. Most probably, believing in yourself is fighting with your inner voices. But for women, it is even more complicated. It is to fight with the society voices also. See, I have told this in multiple podcasts. As a woman, as a young child itself, I always wanted to be have my own office, have my own phone. Even at 9 years of age, all my play games is with. I'm having an office. All my dolls will be my teammates. So I was always dreaming of it. My parents were always encouraging. But when I go and share this with relatives or friends, they will always say, women, where is this all possible? You will get married, you will have kids, you will not be able to do all these things. Constantly, people say this. I used to consciously avoid that and always believe in myself that I'll be able to do that. But when I stepped into my professional career, when I got married, surprisingly, all my surroundings, including my relatives, friends, colleagues, everyone said that now it's time to focus on your family, and you'll not be able to be in a traveling role like this. Then your family will go for a toss. And so many people offered an unwanted advice, which, if I'm a little bit of vulnerable, maybe I would have got scared. But I always believed in myself that I'll be able to balance both personal and professional life. I never believed in the fact that you have to compromise one life to get the other life going on. I never believed in that. I always believed that I'll be able to do both. And I kept going. And I was able to do it even after marriage. Actually, after that, only my career path was accelerating well. But again, when I went into my family way, when I was pregnant, whole world came and advised that I'm not taking care of myself and the kid. I'm coming to office till the last day. It is not good for me. I'm very selfish and not thinking about the kid. Uh, and I was comfortable. My health was allowing me to do that. And I was not sure that why everybody in the world was having a problem with it. Even after giving birth, the same thing. Why don't you extend your maternity leave? Why don't you spend more time with your child? Why are you traveling? Why are you heading marketing function? It's not fair that still you're thinking about yourself instead of giving time to your kid. It's going to affect your kid's life. So much of surrounding noises first I have to silence to keep going in the career path. So if at a 1% also, if you don't believe in yourself, any point of time, you will drop your career path. There is a stats, especially women in technology. They change their job or leave their job within 10 years of their career entering into the technology world. This is predominantly because they will be going through a family way or marriage or something else. People will advise you to step down all the time. Until you are believing in yourself, it is not possible. It is about the family, society, and other things, even in your workplace. Sometimes, for me, it always happens. People come and tell me when I always ask for more. I wanted to do more. When I go and have this discussion in my car or with my manager, anytime they say if I'm not ready, if unless it is logical, if I see that I'm lagging, I will not believe that I'm not ready. So either I will try to say that I'm ready and give me this, I will do it. Give me 3 months, give me 6 months, see if I'm not delivering, then you can remove the portfolio from me. If they are not believing in me, either I will change the place or I'll make them to believe me. So in that way only today, in my childhood, dream got accomplished and still long way to go. I'm having my own office, I'm heading a function. In this age, I'm able to accomplish a lot purely because I was believing in myself, and I created my family support system in a way to give way for it. So unless first you believe in yourself, you will be able to make it. There is no way you can keep going in the career in especially silencing inner voice and voices around the world. It's not at all possible. So self belief is the key for success.
That those were some really good points. Especially as a woman, it's very inspiring to hear these words. So, as a woman leader, what would you suggest to other women in terms of self confidence and personal branding? To help them boost their careers. Some suggestions, some ideas.
There is a stat, especially for women. You will, in your childhood, they will always inherit few values, right? You have to be like this, you have to be like this to get into your career path or get into your life going on. Self confidence is a most underrated value that been inherited. If you will be surprised to hear the stats, less than 20% of the families inherit self confidence as a key value. So as you grow up, nobody tell you that self confidence is important. Rather than they will say that don't be overconfident. Always self confidence has been mistaken with overconfidence. The moment you say I can do it, I will do it, people will see you as like you're overconfident. Are you leaving it overconfident? There is a thin line between self confidence and overconfidence. Self confidence is believing in what you are capable of. Overconfidence is thinking that nobody else can do it, only I can do it. That is the overconfidence. That's the difference, right? So self-confidence is key. You should be able to know your strengths. See, certain things, it's not only about all the time success. Certain things I know this I can't do. If this comes, I will fail. Sometimes it is not always that you have to keep improving your weakness. If you know to manage your weakness and go strong on your strengths, still you can be successful. So be Take pride in your strengths. Keep sharpening and honing your strengths. And learn a way to manage your weakness. Team up with people who can manage your weakness and complement yourself. So, in that way, it is not very difficult to inherit self confidence now, also. Just think through the path. Always, I have a key value which I take in. If on wealth, compare it with people who are having less with you. So a lot of times when I feel depressed, when I feel low, I used to go to orphanages and I used to service. I used to see how blessed we are. Right today we are complaining about not getting promotion. See people who are not even getting a job. So you should be satisfied with that. That will give you that inner peace. But self confidence will come only when you compare yourself with the outside world on academics or achievements. Always look up to others and you say that, hey, I'll be there. Maybe that person achieved it in 40 or 50 years. I'll be achieving in 35 years. For this, I will do all these things. Yeah, maybe that person achieved in 40. I'm already 45, but still okay. Maybe in the 50, I'll be a much better person. I'll be able to do it. So please keep comparing yourself in a good way, not in a way to put you down or make you to feel superior. So always hone your skills. That will give you a lot of self-confidence. Personal branding, if you have a self-confidence, automatically personal branding will come. Never ever shy away from exhibiting yourself in the forums, as I told earlier. So you get a chance to be a speaker, you get a chance to write something, you get a chance to share your insights, you get a chance to be part of a community, please go ahead and do it. So the best thing to do self branding or personal branding is be part of communities. So that will help you to learn from each other. So White Leadership Congress is a great forum or a community where you can be part of, right? And I have my own podcast where I bring in every women leader, like the way you host me. I host a lot of women leaders and share their stories to the world to inspire others and to celebrate the women leaders. Keep doing something or the other. Keep in touch with people like you, or you wanted to aspire to be like you. And today, no one says no to you, right? Ask for mentorship, ask for more, keep asking questions. At the most, what will happen? They will say no. That's okay. Keep sharing content. At the most, what will happen? They will not engage with your content. Okay, understand why they are not engaging. Give what they wanted. Keep trying. I always believe in this, right? Don't concentrate on the result, concentrate on the process. Result will automatically happen. A lot of people will get demotivated that, okay, if I'm going to a forum, not much people are coming and attending my session. If I'm posting a content, not much people are commenting on it. That is not the idea of sharing. The idea is to be there. You are just starting, just keep going. The hockey stick effect will happen at any point of time. You never know. But if you stop trying, there's nothing, you can be very sure nothing is going to happen. So self confidence is the birthright, according to me, and personal branding is the mandatory. So the simple steps to do that is, you in your questions beautifully have you have beautifully compiled the questions. It is coming in the order. So if you do have self belief, self confidence will come. If you have self confidence, you will have the ability to do the personal branding. And lot of great forums like White Leadership Congress are there to help you be successful in your personal branding. Just keep going. World is there to accept you as you are.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing all this with us. It was really knowledgeable for me, especially. So, I'm going to ask my final question to you. How do you feel about getting featured in Asia's 100 Power Leaders in Marketing and Communications?
It was a pleasant and sweet surprise, to be honest. And people like me look for some recognition. So these are kind of recognition which motivates us and tell us that we are in right path. So it is today's world. No one takes time to tell you are you going in the right direction or no. These kind of recognition, definitely a prestigious award, will make you to feel that, hey, I am going somewhere. This is a milestone. So thank you for that. Now that motivated me to become the top 100 powerful leaders globally, and maybe top 10 leaders Asia, top 10 leaders global. I wanted to keep going. So that's the motivation it gave me. And thank you for bringing in such nice initiatives for encouraging people like me. And it's a commendable initiative.
Thank you so much. It was a complete pleasure having you here in our segment, Leaders of Asia. And everyone,